Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day. So last night, I stumbled across some movies, um, and they were one. I started watching them on YouTube. It's called Attraction. These are dubbed movies. They're made by Russia production company, like Russia, whatever they got over there for Hollywood. So they're dubbed, kind of like the troll movies. But I was just playing some video games and I stumbled across this franchise and I was just listening to it, kind of watching it off to the side while I played. And the first one was really good, or it seemed really good. I'm gonna go back and watch it and do a review for Attraction 1 because I only caught glimpses of it, and so it made me interested enough to check out the second one. So I found it, and boy, when you are like actually paying attention to this film and not just like, listening to it in the background or whatever, it's interesting because the premise I think is really cool. I think it's awesome. I think you get some really sick scenes in this film. But there are just like some absolutely glaring plot holes that like you just can't ignore. And they're not really like plot holes. I just like you don't know what the writers were thinking when they do it. Like, and there's just stupid moments. We're gonna talk about those stupid moments because and I'll talk about one thing that's really cool in this film that's part of those stupid moments, but I don't want to like spoil too much because other than these, I think it was 4 stupid moments. The film's actually pretty good. Like I enjoyed myself. The action was cool. The premise was interesting. And so I enjoyed myself watching these. So number one stupid thing was at one point in the film in Attraction 2, there's a father character. He's a general of the Russian military, and this father character is helping our alien protagonist, we'll call him, and he's basically locked himself in the basement like of this underground military facility, right? Like he's locked in there. It's on lockdown. Like he can't get out. And he's like, this is the end of the road for me. He's like, have a good one, basically is what happens. And you see just like this wall of water coming behind him, and you're like, okay, this dude's drowning, obviously. And then you don't see him literally for like 15 to 20 minutes while the rest of the film plays out, and dude just like reappears like at the end to like hug his daughter. So the 3 main characters of this franchise, I guess you could say, would be the general, which is the father, and then you have his daughter, who's just like a civilian, the daughter character, and then you have the alien protagonist. And these are all 3 protagonists, you could say. Excuse me. The second most, this might be the dumbest. I don't know what's stupider, this or something I'm going to talk about later. But there's, in the second film, the general has like this right-hand man character. I think his name's Levi, maybe? I'm not sure. A lot of the names are very forgettable in this film, I'll say that. Like, I don't remember the general's name. I really don't remember the daughter's name, and I don't remember the main alien protagonist's name, but I remember this dude's name because he's just such a stupid character. So, basically, what's happened is, I should explain this a little bit. So, the aliens that come to Earth is, they're like an advanced race, and they like go around and they like gather data on other worlds and other races and stuff like that, and they use advanced AI. Well, basically this AI has decided that our world is a threat to theirs, and that we don't need to be there anymore. And so the AI starts controlling the web and like doing all this stuff, and making it so that the female daughter to the Russian general is collaborating with the main alien protagonist and trying to destroy the world. And so the this character that I'm talking about, Levi, the bodyguard, knows this is happening. because he's the general's right-hand man, and believes a news story and phone calls that he gets when he specifically, like I said, the general's right-hand man knows that everybody's being manipulated, and he just decides that he's going to listen to the phone calls that he's getting from his wife and saying that his son's in the hospital and stuff like that. And he's like, the stupid ass subplot, he's trying to like not like kill the general's daughter, but he tells her that if he finds out his son is dead, that he's going to. And so it kind of leads to the point, and then he like gets a call saying that his son's dead, and he believes it. It's like, dude, you cannot be dumber. You can't have a dumber written character. Like, he sucks. And there's one point where I was like hoping that he was gonna like die because he gets like lifted into the water, like air by a bunch of water. And no, somehow this dude survives, and I don't understand how he survives, because if you watch the film, you're gonna wonder the exact same thing. Okay, oh, yes, the third, this isn't really stupid, it is stupid, but it was just, it made me laugh. I was like, why would anybody do this? But, so they're in like, it shows an underground subway station, and there's water coming, right? Like, just like oceans of water. You like watch this film, you'll understand what I'm saying, or at least like Google some clips, like literal like oceans of water, because this ship is like pulling all the water out of the atmosphere, and it's like pulling it from like underground, and it's ripping up streets, like destruction hitherto undreamt of. And so like there's tons of water coming through the subway station, and everyone's like running, and then it like, I don't know if it pans or if it cuts, but it does something, and it's just this lady like running with her like big ass like instrument. I don't know what it was. I think it's the violins that are like long and round like that. But I was like, it made me laugh, because I was like, why would anybody like just leave the instrument, you know what I mean? So that was another stupid moment that definitely, I was like, what? I was like, why would they even write that? It has to be for laughs. But and then the fourth and possibly stupidest moment. So our big climax is the alien ship is coming down, right? And it's sucking all the water out of the atmosphere, but what it's doing is it's created like this dome around like this huge major city in Russia, and all of the people are trapped in this dome, and the water is raising both like up, and it's also somehow coming down from the sky, getting deeper and deeper. So it's like collapsing, and it's gonna fill up the city, and it's gonna fill up this entire dome, and everybody inside would drown. They take out this alien ship. The water from the part that's rising, and like because people are like climbing up on buildings and stuff, and so the part that's rising and gonna like fully engulf the buildings, like that starts to recede this way, but like the water up top, like where does that go? And they don't show it. I like, no shit, like we literally get a scene where the alien protagonist and the female daughter of the general are standing on the roof, and because they like end up like dating and stuff like that, are standing on the roof, and you see the water above them, and you see behind them, you see the water receding. And they literally, there's a scene where the like helicopter pilots go like, the water's receding like it's supposed to, and you see the water receding, and then it cuts, and there's no water above them. I'm like, where the fuck did all that water go? I'm like, because it is literally like, it would have come down like this, right? Like it would have had to, unless it like evaporated back out into the air. But it's just like it, and it's like, okay, so you see the water receding, and the water is there up top, and then it cuts, and they're on the same roof, and it's just gone, and I'm like, where did it go? Like, so I don't know. Like, it was really dumb. There were certainly moments that pulled me out of this film. But I'm gonna give it a 7 because, I mean, I enjoyed it. I had fun. I enjoyed the alien tech. I enjoyed the premise of this movie. There weren't too many annoying characters. There was one for a little bit, especially in the first film. They call this kid Google for some reason. So Google is annoying in the first film, and he kind of redeems himself a little bit in the second film. So, I mean, I had a fun time. So I'm going to give these movies a 7. They're not like high art or anything like that, but they're not the worst thing ever, and you can have a lot of fun with these. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and I will have a review posted for the first one here either tomorrow or the next day, so look forward to that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.